So, hello to all of you. Nice that you're here. 6:30 Monday evening. My name is Patricia Carolin, and today will be a very hard session. Actually, not the physical part. This is just a piece of cake. Physical work is always the nice thing that we can do in order to move in our bodies. The other part is to work with what's going on your mind. Wow, how are you dealing with certain informations coming onto you? And how can you actually separate your thoughts from your way of moving? Is this possible at all? This is a question started very early this morning. But before I continue there, I'm telling you I'm a dancer and choreographer working here at Kampnagel on my solo work Control. I make the joke often enough and not making it anymore, telling about control out of control. You know this one already. So I had the idea in order to let you know about my work here that Control is the project that runs for 9 months. 9 months because I thought of a pregnancy, the time that a female body is being changed, is being upside down because new life is going on. I always had the idea to make a body, an androgynous new body out of my body through intensive training, not using any medical extras, not taking anything extra on me, not making any operation. No, purely taking the body as for good, to take everything from the body that is possible in order to change, in order to see what's really, what kind of strength and what kind of idea is been done within 9 months in order to really change and to transform, and also to see what are your goals, like what are my goals, how can I really go for my goals, and how can I actually formulate a goal. So together with Patrick Rump, the sports scientist that is working with me since September, we had a plan. We had a 9-month plan in order to work on the body, to train with a lot of conditional training as well as with physical weight lifting, like really bodybuilding, in order to make this body grow and change. So Patrick is also with us tonight again in this session and is commenting. And I'm happy you are here, Patrick. And I'm also happy that my team is with me during these days that are not easy at all. Because we got during the weekend, and especially for me this morning, the information that Control cannot happen in May with an audience. So the whole idea of the project, the whole date is questioned, and the whole existing of this piece is questioned. So I was and I am actually really down, and I was really thinking about if I'm standing here today in order to give this session, in order to give energy, in order to what am I receiving? And funny enough, the last session last Thursday was about that I was telling you about working to the topic of hold on. Today I had the idea of working on never give up. And this leads me to that actually in my work that I'm doing since the last 5 years, working on the topic of bodies in states of emergency, working on the topic of how is a body going through extreme situation, how is a group of bodies going through extreme situation, how are you motivating yourself each time, each day, in order to not give up whatever you are doing, if you're doing sports or whatever you do in your life, in order to keep on to something. For me, I find out it's very important to have a goal, to have a date, or to have something planned in order to work through or for something. And this is now all questions on this day. So talking to my mom today, hello mom in this moment, she said to me, you know, I want to train tonight. She said to me, she wants to train, so I should come and make the training. And I thought about how important it is in those moments to talk to people that are very close. Maybe you have the same, that whenever you feel like questioning things, that you need the communication and the conversation with people in order to think how you continue. So exactly about this I was thinking, how can I do this session today? How can I work and communicate about the topic of hold on, of never giving up, as I do within the last years, and as I'm questioned, obviously, day after day again. So also this information will infect my rehearsal process in order to keep continuing. How am I actually building the next 6 weeks for the 27th of May? Are we doing a video presentation? Are we doing something live? Are we skipping everything? I don't know in this day of today. But we will see what will happen. I keep on working in order to continue and to stay for my goal, in order to really make sure what I'm doing and what I really wanted to find out during this 9 months. And we will see what's going on. For today, I decide for what's the most important. And this is for me the body work. This is for me in order to really experience how I can train and how I can feel myself, as well as how I can really function in my body, as well as also leaving thoughts behind. So whatever is keeping me away from training, I take out of my mind right now, and I want to give this training to you that I prepared together with my lovely colleague Britta, one person out of my team that is very meaningful for me at the moment in order to keep working with me. So thank you for that. I also still know that Patrick is with you. Patrick also gave me a very nice glimpse last Thursday. This was a topic that I still want to work on as well. He was questioning about my push-up position, so talking about perfectionism, talking about a healthy body and a body that is really listening to inner processes as well as outer processes. I want to come today also in this session. I will do the push-up position again. So Patrick was not so happy with my arm in positioning in the push-up position. So I will correct and do my best in order to do it better today. This is also leading me to the thing of that Patrick is accompanying me since September, and that I really experience how important it is that somebody is with me during this training process in order to comment, to judge, and also to give me correct information about how my body is working in a very healthy way. So also for Patrick, thank you for your comment, and please keep on doing this. Also keep on doing this commenting in this session in order to give the best example that we can in order to train healthy and well prepared. So I will stop talking right now. I want to move with you, and I prepared exercises that will again prove our condition. So we will work on 30 seconds of skipping. We know this from last session, and we will fill it up and make it even more interesting with two new exercises. So I will talk you through and let you know one by one about the exercise that we do 5 times in a row. So it's a long session planned. We will sweat, I hope, and get warm in a nice way. Warm-up comes before, and then I will lead you through the following exercises. So we will start with skipping the running part on spot. Okay, soon I just talk further. Talking is another topic. While talking in the exercise, I try to do it as less as possible in order to make the exercise very clear for you. So the first exercise for today, it's a new one. It's called the mountain climber. You are coming into the push-up position. You put your arms in a nice, stable position on top of your hands. And as always, you keep your center nicely fixed and your hips on a well level in order to take your legs in. So think of a climber. You are climbing closer to your hands. And we do this one. Please don't take your butt too high. Keep it nice and low. Come into the position for your arms on top of your hands and keep the mountain climber for 30 seconds. From here, you will get up. We have a 30 seconds of skipping. We always do this in between. Second exercise coming to my favorite push-up position, where we strengthen our arms. So push-up position, as I explained last time, it's as well possible on your knees, as well as on your feet. Okay, I showed the easier version. You come again in a good position for your shoulders. Okay, feet are up, knees are down. Really tuck and take your belly, your center strongly together. Squeeze your butt, and then you come 7 seconds down and coming up. 7 seconds again down, coming up. And as Patrick told me, not to come up somehow crooked with the shoulders, like really come up from the center, tuck in and come up through the strength of your arms, your upper arms especially. Again, exactly having the full version with the legs straight. Doing this 4 times, 7 seconds, easy. We come back to skipping in between, 30 seconds of running, okay? From here, coming to another new one, you come into the bridge, so you lie down, you take your hips and pelvis up. You want to really work this position in a very centered way, like really keep it good together. Squeeze your butt good, and then you have like little moments for your feet to come up, but you want to stay in the stable position in your hips, okay? So just come up with your feet, don't fall down in between. This can happen quite easily, like really stand up and keep your center nicely and move up your feet. Yeah, also don't come left and right side, but I'll show you in this direction, like try not to have something moving here, like really stay straight and just move up your feet, okay? Then again, having 30 seconds of running, skipping, and then we start all over with the second round. Let's see if we make it to 5 to 4 rounds. I will talk you through. And Patrick, I know you are there. Keep on commenting, keep on telling how to do it. Yes, if you have questions, Patrick, for the ones that are just reaching us right now, Patrick is commenting. He's my support since September, sports scientist, and he will give advice for the following exercise and other questions. So, I'm asking not only you, but I'm also asking myself, am I ready for this right now? Yes, come on, let's move. Let's go into the body. This is what we have, and this is what we can work on nicely in a healthy way. Let's start. We start by breathing, and I would like you to ask you to just check out your hands, check out your shoulders, check out your feet, and just get your body in a nice way of letting go. Letting go, giving up thoughts that you don't need right now, and just keep on being moving in your feet, move in your hands, move in your knees and shoulders. And for once, if you want, you just also relax in your face. Take out your tongue and relax. Good. Let's go. Let go and move. And you can just keep on running, or you jump up on the 2 feet in an easy way. Not too high yet, we just get warm. So shake up. Feel that your breathing is changing. Move out your hand. Move out your elbows. Good. And also try to really shake your ass. Just get your pelvis into moving your hips. And relax. Good. Shake. Keep on breathing. Just easy warm up. Keep the whole body now into movement. Continue really to shake. Think of shaking, letting go, taking things out of your body in order to let go. Good. Come on. Let go. Good. Last time, shaking your head, shaking your shoulders, shaking your butt. Good. Okay. And from here, we start 30 seconds skipping. Come on. Skip. Take your knees up. First round. Come on. Take your hands. Take your knees up. Skip, skip, skip. Good. Come on. Good. Relax your hands. Good. Once in a while, think of your hands in order to activate them. 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. We come to mountain climber. Take your hands on the floor, nice position in the hip, and start running. 30 seconds now. Think of your center. Knees in, closer to your center. Bring through. Good. And come back to skipping. Come on. Skip up. And take your hands. Be aware of your hands. Don't leave them hanging, but also don't keep them too straight. Keep them in the nice way in between. 30 seconds. Good. Come on. Keep on walking. Good. Knees up. Breathing. 5 more seconds. Stay up. Come on. Skip, 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 skip. Good. And from here, push-up position. 7 seconds. Go to your knees or go for the whole position. Seven seconds down. And up. 7 seconds down again. And up. Good. 7 seconds down. And up. Push. Good. Keep your center. Come on. Good. And we keep on skipping. Come on. Skip. Take your hands again. Take your knees up. Pick up your center and your butt. Bring it up. Come on. Feel the warmth coming into your system. Good. Come on. Keep it up. Active hands. Keep up your gaze. Don't look down. Stay up. Come on. Come on. Up, up, up. Good. 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Think of the bridge. We go down. We take the center up and move your feet. Don't move your hips. 30 seconds. Go. Keep your navel close to your spine. Good. keep watching the time. We have 10 more seconds. Keep the center up. Keep the butt up. Squeeze from down. 5 more seconds. Come on. Good. Good. And come back for skipping. Let's go. 30 seconds. Come on. Walk. Walk. If you want, you can also take the one again where you take the heels to your butt. Just push nicely up. Keep your hands active again. Good. Come on. 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. And we come for the mountain climbing. 30 seconds. Come into position and climb. Go. Stable position for your shoulders. Stable center. Take your legs under you. Good. 5 more seconds. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Skipping. Easy walking. 30 seconds. Go. Engage your hands. Engage your system, your center. Wow. If you feel your shoulders getting too tight, loosening them. Good. Come on. Breathe. Look forward. Look up. Maybe you can smile. Let's see if this is working. Good. 2, 3, 1. And let's go down to push-up position. I make it a bit louder so you can hear it. And 7 seconds down. And up. Center, butt tucked. Third time. Last one. Good, come on, we skip. Relax your hands again. If you have too much tension there, really let go. 30 seconds. Good, keep on breathing. Keep your knees up, 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 good. Breathe, good. Just stay in action. Check also your feet once in a while. Like really push them even higher. Push, don't let them sloppy. Take them active into point, if you can. If you have shoes on, that's another topic. And from here, remember what comes now? Yes. We go down into the bridge. Center nicely up. 30 seconds. Start walking your feet. Go. Keep hips again, stable position. Work your center. Don't lower the butt, stay up. Good. Come on. Walk your feet. Getting nice and warm. Good. Come on. Another 10 seconds. Walk. Stay up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to skipping. Come on. Breathe. Take your legs even higher. Don't think too much. Go up. Go, 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 come. 30 seconds. Not anymore. Go. We are into the third round right now. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to mountain climber. Again, first check position for the arms. Stay stable. 30 seconds, go. Good. Come on, 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, skipping. One. Try to relax in the skipping. Let go of your arms in between, but stay nicely upright with the bow. Don't let go too much. Really stand up, look forward. Take your gaze up. Good. Active hands, active knees, active feet. Five more seconds, come on. 3, 2, 1. Push-up position on your knees or on your toes. Let's go. Tuck in. And up. Second. Third. Last one. Squeeze your butt. Good. And come on. Good. Let's go jogging. Come on, skip. 15 seconds. 30 seconds. Come on. Relax your hands. Relax your knees. Come on. Bring your knees even higher. Try again. Come on. Active hands. Think of your center, of your lower back. Really work it nicely. Don't let go. Come up. Good. Three, 2, 1. Come down to bridge. Lie down. Position your hands and your shoulder. Bring up your hips and start moving your toes. And go. Come up. Keep your hips in the same position. Try. Come as close as possible to stable hips. Good. Move your feet nicely. Come on. 10 more seconds. Come. Bring again up. Don't slow down. Go up. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last round. Let's skip. Come on. Last round. Start skipping. Patrick is still with us, commenting on the exercise. Let's see what he's telling me today after this session. We will see. Come on. Take your hands. Take your elbows. More moving position. Think of running position. Good. 10 more seconds. Move your feet. 5, 4, 2, 1. Into mountain climber. Good position first in your arms and start climbing. 30 seconds. Ten. Good. Come up. Skipping. Come on. We don't have a lot to go. Come move with me. Go through. Keep your gaze up. Eyes up. Keep your hands Knees up. Think of your center and your pelvis. Good. 10 more seconds, skipping. Then going into push-up. 5, 4, knees up. 3, 2, 1. Push-up position. On your knees or on your whole legs. Squeeze your center. Keep your arms close to the body. Move up. Third time. Last one. Good. Keep skipping. 30 seconds. Take this weight away. Good, come. Knees up. Skip. Good. Or the other version with your feet to the butt. Back, back. Engage hands. Don't lose your hands too much. Good. 10 more seconds. Come. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into bridge. Bridge up. Stable hips. Keep your butt squeezed nicely. And then start moving your toes and go. You can take your hands to the side, push into the floor, keeping to stabilize your position. Squeeze your center. Squeeze the butt. Come on. 20 seconds. Oh my God. Let's go. Keep up. Keep your navel nicely to the spine. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Last time skipping. Then we have it. Come on. 30 seconds. Hold on. Hold on. Never give up. Come on. Come. Even faster. Good. Come. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Keep on walking a moment. Even start shaking. Don't stop. Okay, don't stop your action. Continue walking a little bit in your space. Listen to your breathing. Listen to the sweat that is coming all over, maybe not. Good. Keep on breathing. Open your arms. Open your heart as well as your breathing channels. Spread out and keep on a little bit of walking. Don't stop right away. Actually, we managed 4 rounds. We could have had 1 more round, I believe. Next time, okay? Maybe you do it now a little bit on your own further into this evening. So, keep on breathing. Keep on moving a bit into your joints, in your hands, in your elbows and shoulder. Keep on breathing. Keep on walking with your feet onto your floor. Good. Okay. So, what did I say? These were 4 rounds. We would have easily the double amount. This is just a glimpse of the work that we are doing right now here. We do even more now after this live session, continuing the evening workouts. Take this as a little basis maybe into your work and build it up. You can do as many as you like. And Yes, this is it for today. This is Monday. Let's see what's going on Thursday. I'm very curious how we will proceed here in this work, how we will proceed with control. I will let you know about this thing of holding on and of never giving up. I still work on it my own also within this week, and I will let you know how my team and me will continue this process here at Camp Nagel for the coming weeks. And let's see what's going on. Mom, thank you for kicking my ass today. And I will hear and see you soon.